Alright. Let's do some fortune telling. The quality of this Dean level up shall show us the quality of the episode. What do you got, Dean? Holy fuck!
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
If someone else dies on this map and I have to reset, I'm just killing myself. Okay. Hey, welcome back to Dean being a god. Last time, Dean wasn't actually a god, because we didn't deploy him in the last two maps, on the account of them being indoors, and also swarming with ballista. But this time, though, our flyers are allowed to go free. Alright. I have to make sure that Ralph doesn't get fatigued, because he is going to be promoting next map, and he has to be able to get to it. Thankfully, though, it was not that hard. Alright. Yep. Let's pick ourselves up the Silence Staff. And then move her down there for safety. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we're going to start moving Galzus forward. Are any of you folks injured? No. Alright. We are going to run into a wee little bit of a problem. And that's going to be that I really, really want the Vantage manual. The problems with this, 1, 2, 3, yeah, we're good, is that I couldn't bring Perne over to steal it because Perne was 1 HP away from being fatigued. And I need him next map for thieve things. Holy crap, you literally have Paragon and you still only got like 8 experience for that. Oh well, sucks to suck. Yeah, Amalda. But really? Amalda's the one you thought to go after. Hey man, she actually needed that point of strength, so I am A-okay with that. Damn it, I wanted that Iron Axe. That's fine. Level up for Misha, she's now level 15. Okay. I'm thinking we might just be able to promote her. But she's got Paragon, so like I don't need to get one more level up, alright? I'm gonna promote Misha soon. Okay, I always forget how weird the EXP is in this map. Because some units only give you, like, a Sprite, and others give you a whole-ass 4-course meal. Alright, Dean. You've got 1 absolutely amazing level up. Make that 2. Ooh, yeah. I can promote my flyers. And am I even going to still be using Ida? And that strength stat's a little... But you know what? She is still a support for her brother. And I think Lenoan? I actually do not remember. Regardless. I mean, I'll have her kill something. It would be rude not to. There we go. Did you know they sold a plushie of the Thracian Wyvern with the special edition of Thracia back in the fucking 90s? Or 2000, whenever this game came out? Yeah. I actually saw one for sale at MagFest a few years back. But it was like several $100s, and I could not convince myself that it was worth it. Let's see, level 10. We'll just have you wait right there. Xavier, keep getting staff rank. Axe rank. I'm gonna need to start stealing more lances, because I have a lot of lance units. Alright, anyways. Ralph. You know, he's probably gonna have better luck at the arena for one more level up than anything else. But I want your Iron Axe. I want it, and I think I deserve it. Fortunately, you're surprisingly bulky. Yeah, this'll do. The steel sword will break. Okay, never mind. There was the concept of a plan. Alright, we're just gonna move you over here so that the torch staff illuminates you. Alright, he has a venom axe, which is gonna be obnoxious. Alright, well, given the circumstances, I guess I'm just gonna kill this guy. Easy peasy. And now everyone's gonna be moving up to help contribute against you. And I gotta be really careful. Kane, I wonder if you're better off just being dismounted with the weapon triangle advantage. And the weapon triangle advantage is only, 10% in this game. No, 5%, excuse me. Or no, is it 10? It's not that high is the important thing. To the point where you can almost just completely ignore the weapon triangle. Well, here's the thing. I want him off of the forest. Now, let's look at this here. Your avoid is fucking 90? God dang. Alright, well. Oh, it's because you're near Delmond. Oh, you'll still be near. Alright, Alright, Robert, go right there. 1, 2, 3, and his avoid is still 90. Okay. That's going to get Colho. Who the fuck names their kid Colho? It's gonna get him over there. Then other peeps can move up. Yeah, no, I got a plan here. Thankfully, without Salem as the boss of this map, this whole thing is a lot easier. Let's have Ida fly over there to give Kane some support. Okay. Do you have any skills? I don't think you do. Yeah, you don't. And there's Xavier. And here's Dean. Okay. So here's the plan, right? This is when, Hicks! Look, everyone. It's Hicks. Look at him. Being a good father to Selfina. Hicks is just father for everyone. Alright, anyways. Robert? Yeah, he should not be in any danger. Oh, I forgot he can level up. Alright, what do you got for us, buddy? Okay. Pretty good. Okay. So now here's the game plan. By having Robert right there, he should move over here to attack the unit that doesn't have, anything. Wait, what if I use Sias as like a... I don't know. What if he just attacks and kills Sias? And, like, doesn't even try to capture him? I'm pretty sure the enemy AI only moves to, that will always try to capture a unit that can't defend themselves. But what if this is the one that he doesn't? Also, I gotta be careful with Xavier, because he has a hammer, and that is absolutely going to ruin Xavier. Alright. With the current setup like that, I'm going to cautiously hit the end turn button. Okay, perfect. Now we need to weaken him. Very, very importantly, not kill him. Alright. Follow-up critical... Okay, Dean, how do you do? Okay, this is good. This will do 32 damage. And very importantly, Dean's follow-up critical coefficient can't happen because he doesn't double. He just doubles because of the brave effect of the Dragon Bite. Perfect! Alright. We fall back. Galzus isn't fat enough to capture you. It has to be a mounted unit. Shit. Alright, this brings him down to 10 HP. Son of a bitch, I forgot. I didn't think to look at his constitution. I kind of just assumed that I would get it. But you know, that's on me. Yeah, that's... 6. I need to get him down to 6 HP. Maybe... Actually, wait, what can Alba do here? Nothing. I put you too far away, you'd be able to capture him. Probably pretty easily. Alright. So if I attack with Amalda... this would be able to do it. The problem is, what if Amalda kills? That crit chance is way too high for me to risk it. Or just one regular attack. And hope she doesn't... Actually, even if she procs Adept or a crit... Okay, a critical will kill. But even if she procs Adept... I could have sworn her attack speed wasn't high enough. Even with... Did I... Yeah, her... Well, now her attack speed is a weight of 9. 17. I was looking... Okay. I lost the Vantage Scroll. Is it worth resetting for the Vantage Scroll? Is it worth resetting for... Vantage is really powerful. But, like, I don't give a shit. My units are already kind of, like, min-maxed Thracia units. I don't need Vantage. I gave Alba fucking Wrath. Like, who gives a shit? I am not up for wagering that much money. That much money, sure. Ralph. Oh yeah, he should be fine. There we go. Was that enough for a level up? No. Okay. That's actually for the better if that wasn't enough. Okay, so here's how that's gonna go. Sias is gonna get up to you. Misha's going to rescue Galzus so that he can just get over there. And then Alba is going to dismount so that he can go to that house and get a magic ring. Okay. And then we rescue you. And, I guess we move up here and end the turn? Okay, yeah, they're going after Misha. Not really surprising. Oh, and she's actually able to kill them. That is surprising. Man, if fucking Amalda didn't proc that adept, she'd be so, like, cash money. I need to stop, like, worrying so much, though. I didn't get the scroll. Move on with life. I'm not bothered by it. You can tell I'm not bothered by it by the fact that I haven't shut the fuck up about it. It really shows my unbotheredness. Alright, Misha, fly over there so that we can give Ralph some scrolls. Dean, drop Alba off at the location. A status. Yeah, you need to beat this map within 20 turns, and I am well on my way to beating it within 20 turns. It wasn't until my video on if you can beat FE5 without capturing, you can, that I realized that you don't even... Oh, her lance broke. That's not good. I always thought the guiding requirement for this map was Salem. Like, sparing him. But no, you do not have to spare Salem at all. This map's win condition is just beating it within 20 turns. Granted, you should get Salem, but he's not required. Definitely could have stolen some more iron axes there. Yep. That sure is Selfina. Capture, Steel Lance. Alright, so I do have to capture her. I thought I would just get her for free. Alright, so... gonna have to rely on Galzus for that one, but that is more than fine. Now, Misha. Give the boy some scrolls. What's in the vendor here? Oh, wind! I definitely want one of those. A little upset that I, didn't bring Shanam here. Alright, Ralph. You did good. Now, with what should probably be your final level up as a Myrmidon, you got... Defense and Constitution. Perfect. You are instantly going to become a fantastic frontline fighter. Alright. Capture. Brave Axe. This is going to be slow, but it's going to get the job done. Never mind, it is no longer going to be slow. Alright. Oh, well. Oh, God, dear God, before I do that. Uh-huh. Thank you very much. Hand me the magical ring. Perfect. I don't even know who really needs that, but it don't matter. We are now ready to finally promote Ralph. Hi, Kane. Bye, Kane. Probably the last time we'll see Kane this entire playthrough. Alright, so step 1 will be to promote Sarah. Now you might be asking yourself, how is this step 1 of your master plan? Well, first of all, I would like you to look at this 12-year-old and think about just how insane she is. But more importantly, that promotion increases her staff rank to A. And that, my friends, is the real sauce. For you see, there is a very, very important task I must undergo here. And it starts with Perne absolutely robbing this man of a chess key. I don't particularly need to do that, it's just probably something that will help later. Xavier will get to level up, and he is quite scrolled up right now, so there we go. I'd say that's a good level up. And then I'm just gonna end the turn. Perne's going to get shot at, but you know who gives a shit. Mm-hmm. Very nice. And most important, okay, well you getting that fortified is obnoxious. But hang on, okay, hold on, Perne's gonna get fired at again, because I forgot about the dancers. I forgot that this is like the only map in the game with functioning dancers. Actually, it's one of the only maps in the franchise with functioning dancers on the enemy team. But anyways, we wanted Sarah to have the ability to use warp. Because by doing so, and then you warp Ralph into the room, he can talk with Callion, who's actually Perne. And then Laura can have her bit about missing being a dancer. Alright. One of the, Perne's character is kind of really interesting to me. Because the whole bit is that they're building him up as this horrible monster. But, he's not a monster, he's just kind of a dick. Which is a very important I like that the secret isn't even that Perne is a good guy. No, he's still an asshole. But he's not evil. He's not some pedophile. Once he learns Laura's a child, he stops being interested in her. He's not like a monster like Lithis tries to make him out to be. He just bullied Lithis when they were children because Perne is an asshole. And on some deep karmic level, Lithis deserves the suffering. Alright. Basically, Perne's an asshole, but he's not evil. And very importantly, he promotes Ralph. And if Ralph actually becomes a dancer, that will be so fucking funny. But I'm assuming he's becoming a hero. Yeah, that's a hero. Alright. Ralph is pretty much set for the rest of the game. Look at those stats. Look at those no skills. That's a real man right there. Probably could have been pretty good if I gave him Vantage. Then he'd kind of be like a Halvin that I'm taking farther than you should ever take Halvin. But anyways. Now we gotta worry about Hicks. Hicks is recruited, hang on. Hicks, aka Tina, is recruited by Safi, aka Sarah. And for her, I have to go all the way around. I know what you might be thinking. Wait a minute. If you had to go all the way around the map anyway, why on earth did you warp Ralph in there? Because the act of recruiting Perne changes the board state of the map. Once Perne is recruited, everyone wants to get the hell out of this map. All units on the map have their AI changed to just trying to leave. So, I take the Thief Staff, and I take that Fortify, and now, with it in my grubby little hands, all of the chests should be safe. What do you mean you didn't level up magic? Like it was 80%. Even still! Anyways, with that done, now I am free to just move around this map entirely at my own leisure. Unless Hicks's AI is set to fucking attack. But regardless, you'll notice everyone's just leaving. But oh no! Shiva's trying to leave too. And the way that you get Shiva, aka Trude, is that you need to either just not kill him and clear the map, or capture him without letting him leave. Just don't kill him, don't let him leave the map. If you just warp skip this map, I believe you still get Trude even if you don't have him captured, as long as he is on the map. But oh no, there's no way I'll catch him in time. The fool. You see, I have also brought sleep. With Salem's staff, I'm going to put Shiva to sleep. And thus, I am no longer concerned about whether or not he will escape. I don't give a shit anymore. Sarah literally gained magic when she was already capped on magic. That's just what a boss-ass bitch she is. I should not be calling a 14-year-old a boss-ass bitch. You know what? No, 14-year-olds can be girl bosses. That's what Boss Baby was about, isn't it? Yeah, 14-year-olds are babies, right? Alright. Actually, I think Sarah's 12, not 14. Regardless, all the enemies have escaped. And very, very importantly, I haven't killed any dancer. Now, you might be wondering, well, why the hell does that matter? Well, you see, this map has a secret. And that secret requires you to not have killed any dancers specifically. The dancers are just there to shake their booties and reinvigorate the men so they can go steal more. That's what happens when people dance. You go to the ballet, you watch them dance, and then you go, wow, I really want to open the local cash register. It's just that easy. Open this box, free armor slate. However, if you spare the ladies, this map has something cool for you. And I will get to that when I get to that. Unfortunately, I need to make sure Perne is in a specific location by turn 20. If I'm remembering this correctly. And as we've shown on this Let's Play so far, my memory is never wrong. Not once, not ever. I mean, realistically, we only need Sarah and, Galzus to be anywhere. I'm looking at the turn count very carefully. Shield ring. Perfect. Turn 10. Yeah, I should have enough time. We'll move you over there. There's a method to my madness, okay? If it just looks like I'm moving people around all willy-nilly, could not be farther from the truth. Alright, 13. What is your movement, Perne? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm just not going to risk it. We'll wait. Then we'll go over here. Selfina, take some of his winnings that he does not need right now. And then we go over here. We run on down here. Uh-huh. Hold on. This is going to be really cool, trust me. Now we hit and turn. Hit it again. Did I... Or was it 25? It might have been 25. Yeah, it's 25. Okay. It was turn 25. A dancer just shows up. With a master seal. I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. And then, you know what, miss? Let me get out of your way. I mean, it would be rude of me to get in a woman's way as she's trying to flee for her life. Oh my god. The monsters are becoming upon us. Please save me. That'd be rude of me to stop that. And then, we continue to dilly-dally. And behold! Another dancer! This one with a warp staff. So we'll just take that. We'll level up. We'll all be happy and merry. Constitution! I'm jacking off. Okay. And with that done, now I can move Perne around the rest of the map completely safely. All you need to do this on a casual run is just make sure that you've got the warp staff for saving, Torpri. So I believe that's the only warp staff you can get in the game before now. Alright, so there's the accost manual. If I want someone to have accost, I want them to have high HP and high attack speed. I think Ralph counts as someone with high HP and high attack speed. He can probably make really good use out of accost and not be in that much danger because he has a lot of health and defense. And his 6 magic is also respectable. So I think I'm gonna be rocking with that. Oh god damn it, of course I ended my turn right on the chest. So there we go. That was the magic of 12x, I think this is, just 11x. 12x. This map has a lot of weird mechanics to it that all happen at once, and it's kind of funny. But okay. We are almost ready to go. Alright, Perne. God, can I use a fucking cursor? Sarah! Perfect. And a loving reunion between sister and sister. Hicks and Sarah. And then, yep. Another case of them trying to make Perne out to be a monster. Yep. Perne saw a child, and he went, I would never take sexual interest in a child. However, using them for money and stealing, now that's a whole different ballgame. That's something else entirely. Also, the naivety on Safi for going, surely he would listen to the objections of a child. Yes, sure, right? The cries of children are definitely enough to stop evil from being evil. I mean, just look at Israel. That's 2 Let's Plays in a row have made a joke about that godforsaken country. Alright. And then it's like, oh my god, he'd do awful, horrible things? And you're thinking, oh god. No, he would just make fun of her for being afraid of bugs. And he would put a caterpillar on her head. Perne's a bully and a dickbag, but he's not evil. Okay, maybe forcing Tina to steal things with a staff is kind of evil, but he's not that evil. At least in comparison. I think I go on this spiel about Perne every single time I play Thracia, but I just fucking love him. He's one of my favorite characters. He's so funny, just as a concept. But alright. We now have Callion. We have Hicks. And we have Shiva. Do I intend to use any of those units? I mean, Callion might be a good filler unit. But mostly no. Mostly no. Alright. More importantly than anything else, it's that Callion... Wait, where is he? That's this, baby. The Kingmaker. Which means with Delmond, I now have 2 units with Charm. So anyone standing near Callion and Delmond have 20% more hit and avoid. And let me just spoil something that I know is about to happen. Just for... I'll just put on some... Just filler. This map is when I get Nana. And Nana also has Charm. Why does she have an A rank in swords instead of staves? Regardless, that means I have 3 units with Charm. 30% hit and avoid to anyone in my army, on top of any authority stars I happen to have as well. If you're thinking that shit's crazy, it's because it is. Landsword? Oh my god, that's an old translation. That's fucking Zigoldo days translation. That being said, that Nana having poor strength and magic for a pre-promo, that's Nana. That's Nana.